Sustainability in the sense of we all want to semi-retire one day. I'll never stop doing things. So I always say semi-retire. On a personal level, sustainability of the organizations, but also to leave that legacy. I always knew I'm building this to leave it. This is not about me. It was about creating a legacy that one day, you may have heard me say this, 100 years from now, that people will look at my oil painting on the wall and say, that was our founder, and I'm good. I'm good, and my family will be taken care of. And I say that I do not. I was raised middle class, Stewart. The third generation college graduate, doctors, doctorates, lawyers, engineers, other professionals are in my family. We as a family have been very fortunate and blessed. I went through a period where my mindset was of poverty. And I think that may happen to everyone in your 20s when you're coming out of college and struggling a little bit. I'm poor, and you're not really poor. I've never been poor. And I don't say that in a demeaning way. I'm recognizing where I
Hmm.
was mentally. I had to recognize, Marilyn, you were fortunate to be raised middle class. And I was raised by a mother and father that I had to remind myself those who have given much give back.
Hmm.
And we always had that mentality. So that is part of what drives me also, and drives the sustainability piece, because of what you just said. If I can't take care of myself, I can't help others grow. If I don't grow, others can't grow either. We give back in that sense. We are actually that living example. That's where we are. We are about to do big things, great and bigger things. I do want to say this also. One thing that I realized in my journey, Stuart, everything is made up. And I don't think most people realize that. We're raised to go get a job, pay the bills, get married.
Hmm.
Then one day you hope to retire and have a nice retirement. We are all made for more than that. And once you realize everything is made up, that means you can make it too. You can make something up too. And now I'm not talking in the sense of let's go make up and do illegal stuff, because it needs to be embedded in values and ethics.
Hmm.
But nothing should stop you when you realize that everything is made up. Somebody had to sit and think about, how do we exchange? How do I barter? Is
Hmm.
one way. Or how do I take this piece of paper and we have a social contract that we agree that this paper has a value of $1. What does that $1 get me? And someone else has to agree, I've made this product and I'm willing to take that dollar. That is all made up, all right here. And then you put it into action. Once I realized that, nothing holds me back. So I knew 2 or 3 years ago, I literally said to colleagues, in 2 to 3 years, this will be a multi-million dollar organization. One reason why we now have a $750,000 grant, because I had to elevate to that level.
Hmm.
And I had the mindset, but I knew I had to go from toddler stage to preteen to teenage stage in the work that I was doing. So I had to make some changes. And I do this every day now. I mean, because it's a journey. And you gave an example. As long as you're always moving like this, and then at some point you're going to go past choke point and zoom, right?
Hmm.
But it's been like this. It's been this journey, but I always kept moving up. It has not been this trajectory of, wow,
Hmm.
Marilyn started this and it just took off.